folks. We're here. Alright, so, before I get into too much of this recording, I would just like to say, I'm sorry if you can hear my controller clicking. That's because I have to have my controller up on my desk. I have to rest my arms on my desk to hold my controller. I can't hold it down, mostly because my desk is in the way. Also because this is how I'm used to playing. So, I hope it's not too much of an issue. So yeah, this is easily one of my favorite games. If not my favorite. There's a couple others that I quite enjoy as well. But this one was the first one that I completed all the way through. Got a full 100, 108, 107? You know, I got everything done. Everything. Purchased everything. Had all the charms. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting game. If y'all haven't tried it out, I'd recommend it. It's like $15. It is a bit difficult to play if you have a laggy computer, but that's okay. So unlike some of the other games I'll most likely be playing, I know this game pretty well. Which is good, because the first time I played it, I spent like an hour trying to figure out where I was going. I got horribly lost. And, I mean, it wasn't in the first area, it was the second area. I didn't know where to go. Because I thought I was going the wrong way. Come down here to get this. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. Give. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. Fury of the Fallen. Yep. All pretty standard. So yeah, this is one of my favorite games. Also, I just came off, well, actually not just, I had dinner first. Wait, this one. Higher beings, these words of you alone, your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats, of which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, hold B to focus soul and heal. So is that white circle at the top there? That's my healing. And as long as I'm killing things, I have infinite of it. Which is good. Alright. Need to come back down here. Thought I was doing something wrong by falling. No, you can't get across the chasm this early on. Although, maybe, hang on, I want to see something. Nope. Roof blocks you. Too bad. Would've been nice. Whoops. You know, I'd like to consider that I'm decent at this game, but sometimes I miss basic jumps. Our beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hellenist. So yeah, I gotta attack this thing a lot of times. And we're out. Whee! Fall damage isn't a thing in this game. That's one of the first things you're taught, is that fall damage isn't that big a deal in this game. You can get staggered if you fall too far, but aside from that. Hello. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quite quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be, there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Many used to come, hoping the Hellenist it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. No, it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Does he say anything else? Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company, now that you've seen the talkative sort. Yeah, I'm gonna put on my one charm. I don't even get the basic charm until soon. I mean, I'm doing pretty good on Geo. Now, here's something I didn't do in my first playthrough of this game, was open this door. Didn't count against my completion progress, I just never went inside. Maybe I will this time. I know what it's for, but I never used it. Or even went in there. So this is the Forgotten Crossroads. This is basic area, first area, basic area. Teaches you most of what you need to know about the game. And I will not be playing this with a keyboard. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Coral. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg, lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. For so long I felt drawn here, so many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist, I just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung back to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough. Though that's no problem, one only has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end, and many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Did you pass that town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they've all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? Truly a marvel. And that's the end of his dialogue tree. We've been going for 8 minutes, folks. I started recording partway through the intro. Well, not recording, timing. Because a timer is going to be needed for this game. I will lose track of time. This was actually one of the first games I was considering recording. It was just that Subnautica came first. Because I wanted to try my hand at it. Before moving on to one of my personal favorites, which is this game. Oh, there's a guy over here. Come here, sir. I have a bone to pick with you. I wish I had dash. Thankfully, that wasn't too bad. You're free. Go. Soon. I missed. Almost got hit for it as well. Oh yeah, the lever is on the bottom end. Okay. Of here. I suppose it does make sense, otherwise you'd just be able to get to the end of the area right away. And that's not really the point. Now, I wasn't too great at this game when I first started. The second boss took me, well, the first boss, the mini-boss of this area, took me 3 3 or 4 tries. Eventually though, I got better. That was a bit of a silly hit, but that's okay. I'll live. I can heal. And since I did 100% complete the game, I do have some skills in the platforming bit of this game. Come here. Ah, I screwed it up. Hey, come here. No, don't go over there. Come over here. Go over there. Come up. Come up. Come up. Aw, I missed. I'm gonna have to wait for him to respawn. Actually, I think I can respawn him just by walking in the room again. We're gonna get up to that grub, and I'm gonna do it. I just have to get him to stay still where I need him to be long enough. And back in we go. This game can be a bit interesting to learn. And it doesn't really give you much to go off of in terms of plot at the beginning. You don't really know what you're here for, what you're doing here, or anything like that. You just kind of know you're here. And that's okay. Come on, come on, come on. No, not over there. Ah! I'm not gonna be able to get over to him in one nail pogo. Yeah, no, gonna have to respawn him again. That's okay, I'm getting Geo off of it. Maybe if I kill him enough times, I'll have enough money to be able to afford everything I need for the map at the beginning. I doubt it, but... Although, hey, and I'm better at keeping my Geo than I was when I first played. I have sunk many hours into my first file. We're at 13 minutes. About. For me, 13 minutes. For you folks, probably something more like 14 or 15. No, I almost had it. Okay, we're gonna give it another try, because I'm stubborn. And I know how to do this, I've seen it done. And also, we're gonna fight an optional boss. Let's hope I don't die multiple times to it, yeah? Which I did the first time I managed to reach it. I reached it on accident, actually. I didn't intend to get to it. But I did. And it's a bit annoying at the beginning of the game when you have no abilities to be able to go and fight it. Hey, I made it. I figured out the pattern. I know what to do. So we're gonna go do that before I do anything else, because I don't want to get too much Geo in case I happen to die on the way back, which I don't think ever actually happened to me. But... whoop. I kind of missed the stop I needed to be on. Oh god. This is what I meant. Sometimes, even though I've 100% cleared the game, I still miss basic jumps. Sometimes. Maybe it's because my brain tries to make it more complicated than it actually is. Ow. So we're gonna leave these folks alive because I need them for soul. And... nope. Again. Nope. If I make it... okay, I'm gonna go heal real quick. I'm gonna go get some soul off these folks. Come here. Come here. Thank you. There's a soul totem up there, but I don't want to use it yet. And then just drop. And now we're on this end. Sweet. Oops. Oh yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna have to be dealing with. my controller, the left stick, gets stuck at times, which causes problems, quite obviously for me, because you know, you get stuck moving left, and you can't really do much about it. Thankfully, there is another exit up here. No, there's not. It's just a bunch of geo. That's fine. So, we're gonna go take on an optional boss, 17 minutes into the game. I know where to find these things. I know how to find these things. Whoop. Maybe what was off to the left? Was it something that might save me? Oh right, that's where the soul totem was, so no. Well, I mean, I've got what's gonna save me, and it's already in my... I've already got it. It's soul. Here we go! Ow! There's no open space on that, which sucks. Ow! Thank God for invincibility frames. I likely won't be able to do this on the first try, particularly if I keep trying to spam hit him to death. Ow. 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 Yep, I'm not gonna get this on the first try. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go... Well, we can't go get our soul back. Never mind. Unless it's outside. Alright, I gotta get all the way back down. That's fine. There's a shortcut. I don't have to go all the way back around. But yeah, that's the boss. I'm probably not gonna be able to beat him. Unless I want to try multiple times. Which I don't really. So, welcome to the next mechanic of this game. You can get all your money back if you die. But you have to go find where you died. Which generally isn't too much of a problem in the Forgotten Crossroads. This is the first area. It can sometimes be a problem if you died in a really weird place. Like where I died, but I should be fine. I should be able to make it back over there. And down, and we're good. No. That was an example of my controller doing the thing. Sorry. I did just eat. Hey, Shade, come here. Thank you for not being in the boss room. Alright, we're leaving. Because I know I probably can't take this guy on. And I don't want to have to try multiple times on camera. So, we're leaving. Or at least I am. Whoops. Almost fell. There's the exit, you can tell. I missed. Hang on. There we go. Made it. That guy doesn't give me problems if I have like dash or something that lets me get past him quickly. But if I'm just walking past him, then I have trouble. Yes. Yes. Give me a map, please, and thank you. Hold it left button. Map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you're not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife Zelda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dartmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why, as soon as I could, I moved to Dartmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. Yep, made it. This part isn't too bad. This part's not too bad. This part is not too hard. You just gotta, like, there. Made it. Like I said, when I first played the game, I wasn't exactly great at it. I struggled a lot with basic things. Learning how to nail pogo, I did that way late. Painfully late. I really only got good at it when it suddenly became a necessity for beating an area. That's the only time I actually worked on it. I didn't work on nail pogoing anything beforehand, so it wasn't something that was natural to me, reflexively to do. Now I try and nail pogo off everything. Because I can. There's something about learning nail pogoing about learning something in the last area of a game that makes you really just like want to use it a lot. Hey you. Funny man. This wasn't the one that killed me 3 times. This killed me once. Like I said, I wasn't great at the game. Cause up till then I wasn't a total stranger to video games, but I hadn't really played much of anything beforehand either. Yay, splash. I'm gonna sit here because the relaxation music is quite nice. Alright. Oh, he fell asleep. He's cute. Very cute. So, anyways. Now we've gotten that. And I can fight you again. Can't wait till I can kill those things in more than 3 hits. Not more, less. Kill them quicker. Give me to you. Some of it goes out the door and that kind of sucks. Some of it stays in the door and that's great. I noticed that my 2 control sticks are the worst about making the clicking noises. Then again, so are my buttons. Controller's noisy. But hopefully it won't pick up too much. I'm trying to keep it further away from me than I normally do. Even though sometimes in stressful situations I may pull it closer. It's easier that way for me to play, with it closer to me instead of further away. I think it's probably got something to do with the way I sit. We're just gonna keep moving forward. I don't even remember where I'm going. I kinda know where I am, but not really. It's been a while. I do know my way around the game. It's just sometimes I have problems with finding my way around. In the more complicated areas, at least. There are a couple areas that I hate simply because I get turned around all the time in those areas. Going on 25-ish minutes. Sweet. This is actually quite nice. I am not losing track of time nearly as bad as I thought I would be. Wow, I missed twice. I'm curious on what I'm better at in this game. Combat or the platforming? If you had asked me before, I would have said combat without a doubt. But now I'm not so sure. I won't be able to get some of those, and that's okay. I need the geomagnets. And if we come up here, we can find a bench. And this guy. Sit at bench. Bates hole. I might turn up the volume actually, hang on. I have it quiet so that you guys can hear me, but I think this should be fine. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hellonest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. We need to go to Dartmouth. Because I need map things, so I don't get lost. I never thought I'd see such a thing. The stag station has opened. That building lay silent since before even my time. Oh, I've heard the tales of the glorious lines. A web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. Where's the bench? Did you visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dare the journey myself. The braver among us once went there to pray, said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. A young couple's just recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. I told them to take a larger house, especially given they're all empty, but they liked the look of that one. The way she has to bend just to get through the door, I wouldn't put up with it myself. Okay, he repeats. I want to exhaust their dialogue trees. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise he's headed down below. I'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now, let's see what's here for me to sell. Get this. Darn. I'll be back. Actually, I want to talk to her. Hang on. Hey, Zelda.
Mobadis.
Of all the places to end up, we've picked this dreary town. I thought it a temporary stop, then my husband became obsessed with that old ruin. Now he's spending all his time down there. He argues cartography is sound business, but other than you, who's buying?
Sanjo.
Are you enjoying yourself down in the ruins? At times, my husband makes Hellonest sound a wonder, but sometimes it seems a ghastly, dangerous place.
Sanjo.
Okay, she repeats now.
Sodo.
Good for that. 30 minutes. Good. Oh yeah, I should put on the compass. There. Now here's the question. Do I want to go do the optional boss? Yes, I actually do. I want to go free someone. So we're going down here. I'm starting to get a bit more warmed up. Like I said, it has been a bit since I played. Last time I played was the DLC. Stuff for DLC, so... And I mean, that did have a lot of combat, but, you know, it's been a bit, and I'm not used to fighting basic enemies. I'm not used to things that aren't, like, ridiculous. I try and overthink it. Predictions for the boss. I'm gonna get hit, like, once or twice, most likely. Because I get slightly impatient and greedy, and I just wind up making kind of silly mistakes based on that. But we'll have to see. Hey, get up. Okay. You know, I forgot this isn't the other version that's got a ton of health. Hey, 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 wake up, wake up, wake up. Of course I get hit by the flies when they come out, but oh well, you know. Wow, you move quickly. Oh well, it's okay. I've got healing.
Title.
Or oh, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. As me. How much deeper do we have to go?
Oh.
Oh, what? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dartmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. You're exploring, then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail, though, and I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it. Sly's an interesting character. I fell. I'm good at doing that. Oh right, there was... Oh, I already got the way up. Sweet. There's a shopkeeper over there, but since I can't reach him, we're gonna leave her alone. Or them. We're gonna leave them alone. I really don't know. And I think this is the lift. Is this the lift? This looks like the lift. I was right, it is the lift, isn't it? Yep! We can't be here yet. I mean, we can go in the room, like, obviously, but there's not much to do there. I gotta go actually activate it from the bottom. Throat gets tired. And now we're gonna go actually fight the actual boss. First, I'm gonna go buy the quill, though, so that I can update my map. Alright, let's go.
Sword.
Time to go buy a map. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Yay. And we're up. Oh, what a turn. Our shopkeep's come home. Just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of the time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him? If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition. That's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. You got anything else to say? Nope. I'm gonna come up and check on him regularly. Slay, listen, I'm sorry, but I can't buy from you yet. I gotta get a quote.
Papanada.
Thank you. And now I can go at least talk to Sly. I don't think I can buy anything though. I don't think he sells anything for 50 geo. Ah, hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. I can't afford any of them. I can afford an egg. A rented egg. A rest. There's benches all over the place. So why? Like, why is that a thing? To the Forgotten Crossroads! You have anything to say, sir? No. It was a long time ago, but I remember when these highways and crossroads pulsed with life. These are the paths I first carried passengers through when I was young. Those travelers are long gone, yet still I remain. Now it seems it's just you and I and the furtive creatures scratching and squirming all around us. Yeah? Not wrong. Oh no, there's people coughing. So we're gonna hop up here first. Hello. You're free now. Go home. To your father. Who I'm about to go see so I can get paid. Hickey. I've already destroyed the geo thing here. I don't need to destroy it again. I'm in the wrong area. I need to go over this way. They're all looking at me. I mean, theoretically, I could have made it over to the area from there, but I didn't really feel like trying to go over there, you know? And there's more. I hear him shuffling. Thank you. I'm hoping that I don't get any copyright things for this. Well, I'm not monetizing these videos, so maybe not. I don't think Kroll's still there. I think you exhaust his dialogue tree and then he up and leaves. Maybe it depends on where you are. Either way, probably doesn't have much else to say. There is something up there. I can't go get it yet. I don't have the thing I need. Well, I mean, obviously there's something up there. It's a town. But there's something else up there besides the town. It's like partway up to the town. Because I got curious and I was like, hey, this isn't actually a door. God, I love these things. Payment. I've gotten 3 so far? 4. 4? Have I really gotten 4? I love these little things. Look at them. Oh, I guess I have gotten 4. Hi! I have gotten all of them before. Alright, I need to go back over to the bench. The quickest way over there is up to Dartmouth and then over to the stag station. And then you go to the bench and yeah. Theoretically, I could go just without having to take the stag station, but I'm impatient. I'm gonna go get something from Sly real quick. Maybe? Am I? Depends. Hey, what do you have?
Patmos, Geo.
A simple key costs 950 geo. You really do drive a hard bargain. Alright, well, I got that at least. To the Forgotten Crossroads. No, don't creak, chair. I'm just stretching. So, this time we're going to the bus, which is that door there. Except that would work probably. I'll this real quick. Just for the hell of it. The nice thing is that those things have to take their shields down in order to attack. Meaning they can block nail pogoing, but they can't do it effectively. If they want to hurt me, they're gonna have to drop their shields. Oh yeah, this place. Hey, can you maybe not? They're all gonna be hesitant to come over here now. Good job. Look at that, you've given your kids anxiety. Hey, can you knock it off? Just real quick. Listen, I am not in the mood to die to you things. I'm leaving the room. Goodbye. That situation could have gone better, but it's okay. Give me Geo. And can actually go into those places, which kind of sucks because I would like to see what's in the tram tunnels. That's what that is. Spoilers, maybe? Does anyone watching this not know what this game is? Am I spoiling things? I might be spoiling things. I'm sorry. In any case, there's things. We're gonna go rest at the bench before we go fight the boss, because I personally want to have a full soul bar for that and full health. I mean, he's not too bad, but also I don't want to make too many mistakes and wind up dying to the first boss. Get off the bench. Alright, you're here. I gotcha. Also, there's this, which I can't do anything with until later, because I can't nail pogo that small. But there's this area, and there's Geo here, so that's nice. But yeah, that's something that we're gonna have to wait on for a bit. Sorry, thought I heard something. Ow. Where'd your nail pogo off? This is why you don't nail pogo off of everything, folks. Doesn't always go well. my shoulders get so tense. I like start shrugging, and then it just gets more. This is where we're after. Can you just kind of give me your soul? Hello. This guy's not too bad. Come on. Thank you for not jumping away from me. Oops. There he goes. Did the shockwave. Are you just gonna do that? I mean, it's fine if you are, just like... I would prefer if you didn't. I think it's pretty cool. Whoops. Hi. Oh yeah, I killed the little zombie. City crest, sweet. This thing's interesting. 47 minutes. And I have beaten the first boss. Hey, you thing. Get up. Up. Got up. It looks like a spider of some variety, but like... I don't know why there would be spiders in this area of the game. It honestly kind of... In any case, it's cute. You can go that way. Are you gonna get up? Yes. And Geo! I like the city crest, but I also like getting money. So there won't be a stag station for the next little... Oh, wait, I'm gonna do this place. Fantastic. I forgot. We're probably gonna do this place and then we'll call it a day. Because we're at 49 minutes-ish and, you know, a bench. Oh, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Helena's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help? Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh ho ho. Consume the vengeful spirit. Tap B to unleash the spirit. Spells will deplete soul. Replenish soul by striking enemies. I can't speak. Hello? 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 Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor, not as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Oh, how do you do that laugh? Like, is there a certain way? Is it more A's or more O's? And now we're in the ancestral mound. It's many. There's many mounds. I get hit by basic enemies more than I get hit by bosses. Perhaps because I'm more focused when I fight a boss. Or perhaps it's because I try to avoid looking left when I'm fighting. Oh boy, my phone just died. Well, I already know I'm gonna call it quits after this area, so I don't think I need the timer, possibly. Either way, my phone just died. I should have expected it, but thankfully, it's not integral to recording. I don't desperately need it in order to record. It's fine. Oh no. If I go quiet... If I go quiet, it's because I'm about to sneeze. And I don't want to sneeze on mic, because that would suck for everyone. Because I kind of sneeze a bit loud. I mean, I can stifle it, but it's a bit painful. In any case, I seem to have lost it, so... Great, now I'm gonna be distracted during the boss. It was right there. I'm gonna go get Soul off that thing real quick. Hang on. Good, I don't need to go anywhere else. Spit me out one of your crumbs. No. No. Yes. Give Soul Catcher. Sweet. Oh, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing, it must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh. And look. The gate between us is opened. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Why do you hesitate? That's how you do the laugh, apparently. You'll get nothing more from me, I'm afraid. Though I do admire your persistence. Anyways, we're gonna call it quits for today, folks, because my phone just died and I know we were somewhere at 50 minutes and I've got to render the entire ending of Subnautica. So, that's where we'll end off for today. It's been fun. Take care of yourselves, and see you next time.